What's up, YouTube? This is your brother Iron and Soul, back today with another very important message. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my content. Also, for those of you who are new to my channel, please follow me over on Instagram at TheKingJabez. It will be greatly appreciated. Well, let's talk about 12 ways to rebuild your life. This is such an important and powerful message. Rebuilding the walls around our lives is a very important concept because it is so easy to lose ground and territory. And many of us have faced battles over the last 1 to 3 years. Matter of fact, we all have faced battles over the last 1 to 3 years. And I want to encourage you, if you have lost some territory, that it can be regained. Okay? But it's going to take some work. It's going to take some spiritual power and perspective. So these 12 points, okay, give you this warning, won't solve every problem in your life. No one video will do that, by the way. Please don't put the burden on my back. Please don't put the burden on my back to save or to change your life in one video. It's not going to happen. But I think this one video will give you some hope and some perspective and some food for thought. It will at least do that. So here are 12 solid ways to rebuild your life. This is based on the book of Nehemiah. Give you a little bit of a background on the book of Nehemiah. He was a man of God who saw that God's city was destroyed. It was torn down walls. People were hurting. There was a lot of confusion and chaos. And he realized that there needed to be a divine rebuilding process. And so these are 12 lessons we can learn from Nehemiah when it comes to rebuilding our life. Number one, if you want to rebuild your life, you need to be a person of prayer. Okay? Prayer is the key to open doors. It's the key to spiritual power. And this will give you the strength you need to face life day by day. Much prayer, much power. Little prayer, little power. No prayer, you out of there. Okay? You popped. It's over. I hate to be so blunt, but if you're not praying, man, what are you doing? You really think you're strong enough to live life without God? Is that what you think? I know I don't think that way. I know I'm not. I'm not that arrogant. I need God on my side. You hear me? I believe in the Most High. I talk to him every day. And, this is something that I think it should be a priority in your life. You have to pray if you want to rebuild your life. Number two, you should, generally speaking, be an upbeat person. Be upbeat. Be positive. You don't want to be negative. I'm going to be honest with you guys. If I go to a restaurant, if I go to get coffee, if I go to pretty much anywhere, I speak to people. And people, when they see me in public, they're happy to see me. They speak back. Why? Because I, generally speaking, have a positive vibe. People can tell that there's something different about me. They don't know that I'm praying every day. They don't know that I'm talking to 1,000 guys online pretty consistently on my YouTube channel or anything like that. They don't know that I've been trained and ministered to people for years. But my disposition, my aura is generally speaking positive. And so I'll see people who will hit on me. They'll speak. I had somebody just recently, you can't make this up. He said, man, you're on a man on a mission, right? And I enjoy hearing statements like that because that tells me people can see the light of God in me. And that's inspiring to me and lets me know I'm doing something right. So what am I saying? Generally speaking, you should have a good vibe about yourself, right? People should see you and think, okay, this is a decent person. I can talk to him. I can talk to her. This person can give me some encouragement. And so you want to be a person who has a good spirit. Let me just be a little blunt to you. You know this Iron and Soul, right? I got to be blunt, right? Don't be a jerk. I'm going to talk to you directly. Don't be a person that make people uncomfortable, looking at people all sideways out the corner of your eye. Got an attitude. Can't show people respect. Can't be nice to people. That's a problem, okay? Some of you guys think being masculine is being, offensive to people. Being a man, being masculine, sir, is not being offensive. Really, true manhood is really kindness, leadership, knowing how to talk to people. That's a man. A man is a leader. And you're not going to be a good leader if you can't talk to people the right way. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how known you are. If you don't know how to deal with people, you're not a leader. You're not a good one, at least. And so a big part of leadership is knowing how to conduct yourself amongst people in a way where they receive you. That's very important. Number three, expect resistance. If you are trying to rebuild your life, expect obstacles. It won't be smooth sailing. Okay, so I want to put that in your spirit right now. If you're trying to rebuild something, whether it be your finances or your future, your family relationships, your business relationships, whatever it is you're trying to build, listen to me, expect it to be difficult. Now you say, okay, it's common sense. Well, some of us it's not sometimes. we see other people succeed and think, oh, it's gonna happen this way for me. What one person may be able to get done in 1 year may take you 2. What one person may be able to get done in 5 may take you 10. And that doesn't mean they're better than you. That means that God had a different path for you, right? Sometimes the Most High gives his most difficult assignments to his strongest soldiers. So if you're called to be a strong soldier for God, let me talk to you as a fellow strong soldier, expect some problems. Let me talk to you about iron and soul. Expect folks to talk about you. Expect to be misunderstood. Get ready for that. Get ready for a lot of shade, a lot of hatred, animosity. You will be opposed by the forces of darkness if you dare to be an influence for God in a very dark world. We live in a very demonic, satanic world. So if you have the balls to actually speak up for God, I'll expect to be attacked. Expect to not be liked. Expect folks to talk about you. And that resistance can either refine you and make you stronger and better and wiser, or that can break you. And I've seen some good people get broken by that pressure, and good people turn to bad people. That can happen. So I want to really challenge you to not become that person that started off well and ends up on the wrong path. Point number 4. If you want to rebuild the walls in your life, stand up to people. Okay? You're not going to go nowhere being no punk. You are a man. I'm going to talk to you the basics. Stand your ground. Make people respect you. I'm not saying you got to do it by bullying, but you have to do it by having a sense of honor about yourself. Right? It's difficult to disrespect a man who has honor about himself. You know, you go run to your fools who don't care who you are. Some people are just ignorant, just wild, and want to challenge you because they see you got some sense, try and pull you off your square. You go run to that too. But when you carry yourself with a level of honor and self-respect, you take care of yourself. You have on nice clothes, fitting clothes. You take care. You groom yourself. Go to the barber shop. You're eating a decent diet. You're drinking your water. You're healthy. You look like you got some sense. If a person tries to run over you, there's a time to stand up for yourself. There's a time to walk away too, by the way. Right? I'm not telling you to be no fool. Some people got to walk away from them. Better to be alive 10 years from now than to die trying to prove a point to a fool. Some people are just fools. So if you're dealing with a fool, run. If you're dealing with a person who has nothing to lose, run. Let them win an argument. So you got to realize you got to pick your battles. Sometimes it's necessary to defend yourself and to stand up for yourself as a man. And then there are times when, you know what? This is a fool. This is just not worth my time at all. And the best thing to do is to move on. But stand up for yourself, not just with other men. It could be with women. Don't let it, some of you guys, you let your woman just run over you. I'm going to be honest with you. She controls you. She knows that and you know that. And, that's not good. Some of you guys are big and bad and tough until a female enters into the room. And all of a sudden, boy, you just switch gears and lose all that aggression, testosterone you had. Literally. Number 5, get other people involved. If you want to rebuild your life, you most certainly will not be able to do it by yourself. It's not going to happen. If you want to be Rambo, a Lone Ranger, good luck. That works in television. That does not work in real life. In real life, Having a network is important. You've heard this saying, right? Teamwork makes the dream work. That's true. You're only going so far by yourself, my boy. I don't care how smart you are. I don't care how strong you are. If you want to go forward, you need to get other people involved. Develop some friendships. Develop some business relationships. Have people you can call that you can connect with and get things done. It is very important that you get other people involved. Do not try to take on life by yourself, especially if you're trying to rebuild something. If you lost territory and you're trying to get back on your square, you ain't gonna do it by yourself. So getting other people involved, man. So how we do this practically speaking? Glad you asked me. Take some courses online. Consider a consultation call with someone who you respect to talk to on that level. Consider going to a business seminar. Spend some money. You gotta spend some money. You want to change, grow. Go to a business conference for a couple of days. Spend the money. Invest in yourself. Talk to other men who are in that arena. Spend some money to get around people who are doing what you are doing. That's worth it. So invest into yourself. So if you want to grow and rebuild, you will not do it by yourself. I was able to transform my life with the assistance of multiple people. Are you hearing me? I'm kind of this lone ranger with this YouTube channel by myself, but in real walking life, I had an army behind me. That was how I was able to make it. You need support. You need friends. You need help. Life is not designed to be lived by yourself. That doesn't work. So get other people involved. Number 6, you have to pray hard and work hard. You say, Aaron, that was your first point. Yeah, the first point was be a man of prayer, but the 6th point is this. You need to do both. You need to pray as if everything depends upon God, and you need to work as if everything depends upon you. That's a very powerful 1-2 punch. Pray hard, work hard. If you're taking notes right now, put that in the notes. Pray hard, work hard. Connect with the Most High God, but also connect with yourself on that work piece. Okay? God can't go to the gym for you. Let me talk to you. God can't put them box gloves on for you if you're boxing. God can't pick up that bench press. The weight off the bench press if you're a weight trainer. You're lifting weights. You're trying to bodybuild. God ain't finna pick the mic up for you if you're rapping. You gotta pick the mic up and go rap. You gotta pick those beats. You have to go to that job. You have to go to that factory. You have to get into that truck. You have to go to that business meeting. You get my point. There's some things that you got to do. God ain't finna get in the car for you and go work. Okay? Ain't gonna happen. But when you pray, he'll give you the power. He'll give you the opportunity. He'll give you the direction. You see how that works? It's a 1-2 punch. See, God ain't here to live life for you. You got to live it. We're on earth. God is in heaven. We are here on planet earth. Let's talk facts here. God is not coming out from heaven to do your work for you. Okay? You will be waiting. There are certain things you got to do. But what prayer does, it gives the power, it gives the guidance, it gives the direction. It's God's way of letting you know when you are on track, when you're off track. It's a place to vent, a healthy place to vent. By the way, guys, stop venting online. Stop talking to people online that you don't know. Tell me all your business. Okay? Be careful making social media your therapist. Go to a therapist. Facebook, Instagram, that's not your therapy session. And I'm not trying to be funny or condescending. I'm being dead serious. Vent to the right people. Pay some money. Quit thinking everything is free. If you care about yourself, go pay for a therapist. Pay for a counselor, a mentor, whatever it may take. Health, rebuilding will cost you some money. So if you want to rebuild, you can't do it for free. Okay? Point number 7. Life is hard. And sometimes the hard gets harder. You say, all right, why would you say that? When you're trying to rebuild, you're already in a jam. And it's going to be difficult to rebuild. It will not be easy. That may mean working some jobs that you think are beneath you. asking for help. And I'm not talking about monetary help, asking for instruction, guidance, learning from other men, learning how to handle adversity. This is what separates the men from the boys. How do we handle bad times? That was something one of my mentors taught me some years ago. How you handle adversity is what separates the men from the boys. And that is, I gotta say today, 1,000. When stuff hits the fan, how do you respond? Do you flip out? Do you start just downing bottles? Do you start chain smoking blunts? I'm finna get smoked out. You know what I mean? And listen, I get it. I understand. You know, when that pain comes, you try to find relief. I get it. But when life gets harder, we got to remain solid, man. We got to stand 10 toes down and fight. If you listen to me right now, I want you to comment in the comment section, 10 toes down. 10 toes down with a muscle emoji. If you listen to me right now, I want you to comment 10 toes down, muscle emoji. I want to see who's got this far. I'm testing my audience, by the way. I want to see who's taking me serious. Number 8. Hope you're still with me. I got 4 more points. Sometimes you will work day and night. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you all about this, my boy. My brother. Sometimes you're going to be working all day. You hear me? That's one of these right now with you right now. I'm recording this video. I have been up working since 7 a.m. It is right now, I believe, about 11:30, close to midnight. And I'm recording this video I'm going to post tomorrow. Working. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. You working all day. Up early in the morning, some of you guys in college, taking classes, working a part-time job, going to the gym. Then you got a girlfriend on top of that. You just working all day. It is going to be that way for the next several years. So sometimes when you are rebuilding or building, you will work day and night. I have been up all day, all week. I've been getting up all week between 6 and 7 a.m. and going to bed around 11:30, 12. Just all day grinding. And that will eventually reap a harvest for you. I want you to understand that. If you are working, here's what the scripture says. In all labor, there is profit. Okay, write that down. I want you to comment right now in the comment section. In all labor, there is profit. Tell yourself that. If you're working, you're not wasting your time. There's something coming from that. Number 9, there will always be complainers and haters. If you're trying to build, you're going to always have some people on the sideline talking nonsense, hating on you. Who do you think you are? You can't do that. You know, you're wasting your time. That don't make sense. Why are you with that person? What you doing with that girl? Why are you working this job now? You're working too much. Man, shut up. That's what you want to tell some people. Man, just shut up. If you want to be a loser, that's on you, player. Don't worry about me, my boy. You got to start talking back to some people. Don't worry about me. If you listen right now, comment and say, don't worry about me, player. You understand? Don't worry about me. I'm on something. I got one life. I'm not wasting my life, bro. I'm grinding. You hear me? And if you want to be lazy, if you don't want to do nothing, that's on you, my boy. You got to talk to some people, let them know I'm on something, man. I'm going to be somebody. I'm going to build something. Stand on your stuff. What DMX say? Keep your stuff the hardest. Stay solid. Stay in the fight. So understand when you are grinding, you're going to always have some people on the sideline talking nonsense who ain't finna do nothing. Don't waste your time and listen to them. Number 10, don't compromise or be a time waster. Don't compromise your principles, your morals, your standards, what you really believe in. Stay true to yourself. Honor God. Enjoy life. And don't waste your time. When it becomes clear that something's a waste of time, move on quickly. Get out that gym. Move on to the next assignment. Number 11, finish the job that the Most High has given you. Let me say something. The Most High has given everyone something to do. The goal And the challenge is figuring out what that is. Over time, you must figure out what it is that the Most High has called you to do. So finish the job, stay strong, be productive. And the last point number 12, remember God when you get the victory. That's so important. If you're rebuilding your life and it takes you 1 year, it takes you 2 years, it takes you 3 or 4 or 5 years to rebuild something, when you get the victory, when God finally helps you, remember him. Don't you dare forget God now and act like you did it yourself. Honor God with your time, your talents, and your treasures as a man, as a priest, provider, and protector. So there it is. There it is. 12 points on how to rebuild your life. I hope this has been helpful to you. This is your brother Iron the Soul. Please feel free to follow me on Instagram at The King Jabez. Take care. Peace.